Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jerry and Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Eric Deters Show. As always, we're sponsored by Eric Deters Consulting, Parks Yoga. Check us out on all of our platforms. Well, the lead story is Devon Archer testifying in a closed-door ceremony where there was transcripts and people interviewed him for about 4 hours. And it was very significant. It's amazing how some of these liberal news outlets say, oh, this was a dud. I've done extensive Facebook Lives on it. You can check it out. It's all posted on my wall here. But the bottom line is he talks about these 20 business calls. And I want to stress this. Folks, these are 20 business calls when Devon Archer was present. Like there isn't other conversations going on with Joe Biden in front of other people like Bob Ulinsky. Oh, and they try to act like they were all innocent. It's unbelievable. They called D.C. They called D.C. about making sure they got that Burisma prosecutor fired. Really makes you wonder, this tie-in to Zelensky. It's pretty interesting. Devon Archer confirmed that he lied. He absolutely lied. Biden lied about, not knowing, not talking with, not being involved with these business dealings. Listen to this one I want to read. He testified in 2015 meeting in Dubai. Burisma officials pressured Hunter Biden to help about the prosecutor. Just days later, his father gives a speech about the corrupt prosecutor. Drinks following a Burisma board meeting, according to Jim Jordan. And we're going to get to see the whole transcript, folks. It's unbelievable. It's disgusting. Gangsters, gangsters, gangsters. Now, this New Yorker, Democratic Representative Goldman, he comes out there and says, oh, the calls were about the weather. He was just trying to talk to his son. You ready for this? It needs to end now. It's badgering a private citizen. Really? After what you've done to Trump and his family, Hunter Biden, a private citizen? No, he's not. He's public enemy number one. He's American enemy number one, him and Joe. He's the underboss to the Joe Biden criminal mafia. Unbelievable. What father wouldn't? But let me tell you what's really going on. After these jackwagons say this stuff publicly, they go in closed doors and they cuss and they yell and they say, gosh dang it, why is the president letting this guy muck up everything? And folks, let's never forget this. Why is Hunter Biden hanging around? He's a complete clown. Complete clown. And he's allowed to jet around with Joe Biden. Why? Because they take money. Comer says that he thinks that they've got plenty to convict. To convict. They got the bank records. See, we haven't seen all that detail yet. All the shelter, all the shadow businesses, all the bank accounts that they funneled money through. It's amazing. By the way, Comer also confirmed the FBI tipped off Hunter Biden on those IRS whistleblowers. It's disgusting. Joe Manchin has the second lowest approval rating of any senator. Do you know who's the lowest? You got it. My man Mitch. My man Mitch. Trump leads Biden by 3 points nationwide, 6 points in swing states. Space Command. It was supposed to go to Alabama from Colorado. Tuberville's not happy. Guess what? Good old Biden stopped it. It's going to stay in Colorado. Do you think that has anything to do with these general holders up? You bet it does. Lori Fallow, I watched this on Dateline. She's been sentenced. Unbelievable. Life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. She participated in the killing of her own children. Whack job. Whack job. Just goes to show you that a pretty woman can mess up her life too. Pee Wee Herman, God bless his soul, weird guy, but that original movie he did was funny. By the way, here is the funniest thing. Remember his bike got stolen, and his bike, I want to make this a clip. His bike gets stolen. So the whole movie's about on his quest to get his bike. And he's told his bike's in the basement of the Alamo. And he gets to the Alamo. And of course, he finds out the Alamo doesn't have a basement. That's pretty good. All right. Illinois Governor Pritzker is allowing non-U.S. citizens to become police officers. What the hell? Look at it. Drive off all the good police officers. Replace them with non-U.S. citizens. Insanity in these Democratic states. Insanity. Guess what? The World Cup, U.S. tied Portugal, which gets them into the 16. They're not playing very good at all, folks. The Reds, they beat the Cubs 6-5. I watched every bit of it. I'm hooked on the Reds, folks. They have made my summer so enjoyable. And they picked up Oakland A's left-hander reliever Sam Maul at the trade deadline. All right. Team Trump has launched a fund. And that fund is to help him with his legal woes. It's going to be a lawyer defense fund. I'm going to donate to it. Judge rejects Trump's lawsuit to try to block the prosecutor from proceeding before the indictment. Oh, well, can't win them all. And that election loss probe is going to come anytime. There's going to definitely be an indictment. Remember, folks, the reason why it's a bunch of do about nothing is Trump saying he needs to get 11,700 votes on a freaking phone call is typical political talk. I've been in many a room. Myself have done it. Hey, man, we need to find 5,000 votes. Can we find 5,000 votes somewhere? Meaning where precincts haven't counted. Do we have votes somewhere? This is scary. Shouldn't shock you. Chinese code hidden in U.S. military systems. China can cut off military power, water, and communications on U.S. military bases. Fires me up. Despicable. Joe Rogan thinks that January 6th was a false flag. No kidding, Joe. By the way, I like Joe Rogan. I'd love to be on a show. He ought to interview me for Butcher Pakistan. And I like Joe. But it's kind of funny when somebody like Joe Rogan says, well, we've all been saying before, but then Joe Rogan says it. And it gets news. That's the way it works. Hunter Biden, according to IRS whistleblower Ziegler, slam dunk felony charges. Of course, it didn't happen. This is an interesting story. Country music star Craig Morgan, 59, re-enlisted in the Army Reserve so he can get his full 20 years. Salute. A reporter confronted DeSantis about the out-of-control insurance. If you didn't know, insurance is leaving, obviously, because of the hurricanes. Kellyanne's Conway's daughter ripped the quote-unquote educated Trump voters. I don't know about you, but that little tart talking about us, really? Oh, man. You know what she needs? She needs an old-fashioned belt spanking. She does. Trump, according to the CNN data guru Henry Hinton, is in an historically strong position to be reelected. And Donald Trump expects charges on January 6th soon. Don't be worried about those. Why? Same thing. He had every right to explore every possible political option, electoral states, Pence, whatever, legal options with his lawyers. And then guess what he did? He didn't challenge the election. He left. And he had a right to challenge the election. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great one.